Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be looking at another terrifying moment for us all. And for the person who had to experience this, but they wanted to experience this, so like... So we've seen a whole bunch of those Yelp 1-star review, like I went to the worst. We found the jackpot. Got my nipple pierced at one of Yelp's worst rated piercing shops. 1-star reviews. Oh my God, this is hectic.
Okay, 5. I'm seeing really high numbers coming in for the piercings. So I just stumbled upon Forever Ink Bar and Tattoo Shop. The fact that it is at a bar is a little bit concerning. Don't drink alcohol or caffeine before or right after your piercing. This can cause blood thinning and lead to excessive bleeding, bruising around the piercing site, and extra pain.
This is why you sign consent forms that ask you these questions, even though people lie on them all the damn time. What wonderful, responsible people of our society. It happens, but like the encouragement of having a bar as a piercing studio is far too great for many people. They would be like, oh, I'll have like a shot or something to prepare myself beforehand, or I'll have a few drinks so that I'm not too scared. What a terrible combination. Why is that a thing? No shade to these countries, like love them, but this is definitely something you would find in like Bali or like Thailand or something like that. There's definitely countries that I've been to where like you literally, there's like people tattooing in like a nightclub. Like that sort of thing happens in those countries where it isn't regulated. But in America, I kind of thought they would at least have some sort of regulation and these places would like be shut down. Like that wouldn't be okay.
Like a bit of a flawed business model, the drinking and the piercing.
100%.
I came in for a piercing, ended up bleeding, and piercing turned black and blue. They didn't even care.
If I could give this place less than 1 star, I would. From the very beginning, this guy was an asshole. I should have never let him pierce me.
Go at own risk, which is what I'm planning on doing. It actually turns out that they were once closed by the health department for inking and drinking. So I guess it's not just me that finds it surprising that it's an establishment
How was it
that offers
reopened
both
then?
alcohol and piercings and tattoos, but also the city even went as far as shutting this place down.
It looks so sketch. Oh.
What can I get for you today?
I was thinking a margarita, if that's cool.
She made me a margarita which literally tasted like armpits. I kid you not.
Delicious. Yum, 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 yum. We love an armpit lick, yes.
So I mean, I came in for a piercing.
What are we doing?
So I guess I wanted to even ask you what you think.
I could do anywhere besides the penis. Like around it, you could do something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, I guess. So I was kind of like swaying between the tongue, the nipple, and the belly button.
Well, he's talking to the
healing part's
bartender
really
about this.
For like about 2 weeks, it's gonna be very uncomfortable.
Or is he the piercer as well?
It's a little painful to get it.
Have you had any kind of crazy run-ins with anyone over the years?
Oh yeah, people sometimes they get dizzy and they get lightheaded right after the piercing. But one day the girl's like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm good. She just busts their head on the door. The people starting like, oh, we gotta call the ambulance. The ambulance comes, she gets up, she's like, no, I'm good.
Well,
I mean, people definitely like faint. It's not like fainting is like unheard of. It definitely can happen. But like you don't just sit at the bar and like tell your new client that like, oh, all these people faint all the time. Do not freak your client out. It's a normal thing that happens, but like you don't sit around and tell people that all the time. Just like if you're in a hospital, someone isn't telling you like all the people that died that day. Like, you know, the client-piercer relationship here is getting off to a very scary, rocky start.
let's see what happens to me. I'm just on the fence. Should we flip a coin right now?
Let's do it.
Heads is the nipple.
Heads, nipples.
All right, tails is the belly button.
Yep.
Heads. It's the nipple. All right. The nipple won. To the nipple.
Oh my God. He is drinking as well. Oh my God. This is so bad. This is so bad. If this is actually the piercer, serving them a drink beforehand should be so off limits, and afterwards as well, let alone having a drink with him. This is crazy. I would not want to be pierced by someone who has just had a shot, and I would never expect someone to want to be pierced by that. Oh my god, now they head downstairs.
So I was thinking of getting my nipple pierced.
All right, sounds good. First, you gotta sign this release form for me, right?
Cool.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Man, come on in.
Cool. Thank you.
It
After
even
2
looks like
margaritas
just-
and a shot of rum, I
Like,
was definitely
it's like a basement. It does look like a basement. So it looks like a basement gym. Like the setup does not look like crisp and clean like a piercing studio should be. Regardless of if they're even in the room yet, like just the entrance should feel crisp and clean as well.
ready to proceed with the nipple piercing.
Oh my god,
your right
this
nipple,
is
your
the room.
I guess
Look
there's
at the
only
rusty
2
mirror.
options.
Gross.
So I guess this
They
one
look like
is
they're
the
sitting in a
left
gym,
nipple.
like a
This one's the
really
right nipple.
cheap gym.
Right.
Do you know what the heart is? It's like right here.
Have a seat right there, and we're ready to go.
As I sat in the chair, nipples exposed, I couldn't stop thinking about the reviews.
Oh, that setup looks not okay. It looks like they just have the setup that's set there for every single person. No, 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 no. We do not do that. We do not have a setup just like with everything sitting there. You like grab individual things and you have individual things set out on your tray. Like it isn't just sitting there ready for you to grab. Like, what?
I didn't realize it was crooked until I went
Oh
home.
my god.
After examining the work the next day, I became furious.
You're gonna do some breathing exercise into your nose, out to your mouth a couple of times.
They don't pay attention to what they're doing at all. His hand.
He's just trying to make him like feel like he knows what he's doing.
When I grab your nipple with a clamp,
No anesthetic or anything?
no, nothing like that. Remember I told you.
He
bring
didn't
it
even
with
like clean the area.
Was heavy.
Who knows if that tool was even sterilized.
Black and blue, black and blue, black and blue.
you. Not this time. Do it or hold your breath, okay?
So I guess coming into here, I noticed some people had a few complaints.
Where did you go?
Piercing
Where'd you
spot.
hear this?
Oh, just on the reviews online.
About our shop?
Yeah.
I mean,
In terms of someone saying... Sorry, let me just see real quick.
well, I'm being ambushed right now. Am I being ambushed?
No, you're not being ambushed. No.
Give me one second.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't aware that you guys were gonna ask all this questions.
I don't want you to feel like I'm ambushing you. Like
No,
I'm
I
honestly.
feel like I wasn't aware.
The internet is a wild
misunderstanding.
west and people just say whatever they want,
Right.
and it doesn't have to be true.
It's literally an opportunity for you to, speak on your business. So, for example, someone said,
Oh my god.
some of these were done crooked,
He's calling him out. Wow, this is good.
incorrectly.
There's millions of people, man. We can't focus just on the negative people.
Someone mentioned that it seemed like the guy was distracted on everything else that was happening in the shop.
Do you feel that way right now?
I don't. I'm just reading what I saw online just for you to basically,
I think I got.
He's so game to go in and say this before receiving a nipple piercing from this man. Like, props to him. I would be way too terrified. It's really good that he did that. He has a lot of courage because this man could then go and fuck his piercing up.
Let's just pierce the
No,
nipple.
just
Yeah,
pierce it
sorry
up.
about that.
Alright.
Cool. But then maybe we'll touch
T-shirt's
on
just
one
been
more
sitting
once
on
I
it.
get done.
Hasn't cleaned it
I'm
still.
fucking scared, by the way.
Oh my god, even like his setup there was just so messy that like, ugh, it irks me. There's just a Sharpie sitting there. There's like all this other crap. Like obviously there's bits and pieces that you use as you go. You have to be really precise and clean with how you like sort everything out because things need to be disposed the correct way. And like, oh my god, just keep it neat. Oh my god.
If you see a little bit of blood, don't freak out. That's normal.
Ew, I'm so scared.
Do it and hold your breath. All right. Hold your breath. Let go, let
Oh,
go.
that did not go through. Like, that went through with so much, like there was so much force behind it and you could tell it didn't go through in one swift motion. That was a terrible piercing. It almost looked like it like got stuck on the clamp, like there was tension and it like popped through at the end.
You're gonna see a little bit of blood.
Okay.
Don't freak out.
Please tell me he's put a large bar in there.
For these reviews
Yuck, what
and
did he
all
just
that stuff.
spray it with? Yuck, it looks like a bottle of like water.
But I mean, working with you so far has been very chill, I must say. So I read somewhere that this shut down for a little while.
I want to see the nipple. I want to see how long the bar is. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. From what I can see, sort of, but his hands are in the way, that bar looks like it's just fitting the nipple for something that you would downsize to. Like you would downsize to that size. He has not put a swell bar in. Already so bad, so bad. Because nipple piercings will always swell, and they, like, if you do not have a bar long enough, they swell inside, like the nipple swells over it, and like, it's inside of you. This is bad. I wanna see it.
This happened a few months ago. We were doing a workshop in the bar area.
Okay.
So we called it Ink and Drink.
As a result, did that actually, they like shut it down for a minute?
The health department came in. They were like, you can't do that.
You know, honestly, like, I think you did an incredible job on this nipple piercing. Like, not that I know about nipple piercings, but just if I had to say, it looks like it's been a
small
very
bar,
successful
no
nipple
swell room.
piercing. I mean,
Look at this, there is, oh my god. What swell room we have there. Just a monstrous amount of swell room. That is not enough because nips, they just damn well swell.
Now I would give it, you know, a high review.
Higher.
Well above, you know, definitely above like a full. I'll figure it out. Thank you so much for chatting me about it. Sorry if you thought I was ambushing you. I promise I wasn't. No, but
that's fine.
You also did really well.
He's pissed.
The bar was welcoming, but the piercing was uncomfortable, and not just for my nipple. However, I can only blame myself for this. As
Oh my god, even just like looking at behind him, how you can see like there's like cracks in the walls and that sort of thing. You can't have a sterile space in a space like that. Like then, oh my god, like, oh my god. If there were to be cracks like that or just like shit like cords and like all the stuff that they have around, if there's any of that, you can't properly clean the room. It needs to be cleaned like constantly. And if you've got stuff like that happening, just imagine the germs and things that can be in like cracks and on cords and just all over the place. It makes for a non-sterile space, and that's not okay. That's something like you can look at if you're going into a piercing studio. You want to have something that's real. You can tell it's really clean. It's really clear. There's no clutter. There's nothing around except for like basically what needs to be used at that time. Like there even shouldn't be stuff like sitting out on benches and stuff like that.
The needle going through my nipple was even more painful than I had anticipated. But that's no major surprise, and luckily Rick had some helpful breathing techniques that he shared with me. As far as the healing goes, it looks great, and I'm pretty sure it's not infected. However, at times I did suspect I was heading down that route. Nonetheless, I too came out the other side, like the needle through my nipple. And it is now a part of who I am.
Oh my gosh. Wow, so that's terrifying. If you like this video, please give me a like down below. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments down below if you've ever been to a studio where you felt uncomfortable or you like just weren't sure, like you just felt like something was a bit off, like the space was cluttered or it just didn't feel right. Let me know what happened. I would love to hear your stories. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back very soon.